Hi, Steve from Guitarists Guitar, and today we're going to be having a look at this lovely, really cool Xvive AC58 system. It's a wireless guitar system, and I'm quite excited actually because I haven't actually taken it out of the box. I've read a lot about it, I've seen videos about it, and I've been using Xvive equipment for quite a few years now, and it's really well made, good quality. I've never really had any bother with it whatsoever, and that's testament to how cool it is. Now, this wireless guitar system is a 5.8 gigahertz system, not the 2.4. So what you're going to get with this is less interference from things like telephones, mobile phones, whatever, and another gear that tends to run around that 2.4 frequency. So what we're going to do, I'm going to do a little bit of an unboxing, which is going to be cool. I don't normally do that. And we're going to take a look at it. Okay, so let's crack on. Right, so let's just have a look and see what we've got. Nice box. Nicely packaged. Xvive gear is very cool. I do like it. If you saw my video recently on the there we go, empty box, on their wireless IEM system, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, so what have we got in the box? We've got, it looks like a product information thing on all the cool products that they do. Okay, one of them. Okay, we've got a warranty card. Nice one. What's that on the warranty, does it say? Okay, you get a 1 year limited warranty, that's cool. And what we've got here is we've got a nice little booklet on the Xvive system. Now, I must say that they are really good with their instruction manuals, and this is quite nice because I mean this one's in English, but I'm sure they do them in different languages. But some instruction manuals, they're so thick, and it's like a waste of paper, you know. Let's look after the world. Let's look after the world, shall we? Okay, let's have a look at this. I've never seen this before. So on here, we've got a button, a power button here. I presume it's a power button. And then we've got a USB-C there. It's a fair size, but not too big, and it's really strong. I'm not quite sure what it's made of, but it's very powerful. I imagine here that it feels a lot more stronger here. I think the internal battery is probably that side. Okay, so that's that. Okay, let's open that up. Well, that's nice. We seem to have something here as well. Oh, that's cool. We've got the USB-C cable there. Nice, put that there. And down here we have some silica gel. We'll just get rid of that, we don't need that. Okay, that's kind of cool, like that, little storage pocket. And then what we have here is, oh, inside, I'll just show you that. You've got that USB-C socket there. So when you put your charger, your transmitter, this is the transmitter, when you put your transmitter back into there, it should, and it does, click into there for recharging. So that's a nice touch. I like that. It's very cool. If I just move that, this is pretty sturdy. It's not like on a spring like you sometimes get, but you can just move it to whatever angle you want for your guitar. And on the side here, you've got USB-C. So I imagine you can just charge that off a USB charger as well. Okay, that's nice. We've got the on and off. Oh, there you go. It's on already. So it has got a little bit of charge in it. That's cool. And then you've got a channel mode here. So you can flick through your channels. And there's 6 channels on this unit. Okay, that's cool. Like that. I'll just turn it off for a sec. So it's just a little switch on there. It's not a push button. That's a push button. That isn't. Okay. And there's a little rubber part on here as well. That's cool. Right, okay, so that's nice, like that. Let's check the... Oops, it shot off into the distance. Luckily, these things are really well made. And that's going to happen on a gig, innit? It's going to shoot off out your hands. Is that charged? There you go. So that's charged as well. That's cool. Pre-charged. I like that. Okay, and we can scan for channels. There you go. It's scanning for the best channel. So if there's any other gear around this unit, what it's going to do is it's going to find the best channel on the unit. You turn the transmitter on afterwards, yeah? I think you scan with the receiver first and then turn the transmitter on afterwards. But that, again, as I said, it has a stiffness to it. It's not slack, so that will sit really nice on any guitar. That's very cool, like that. Okay, I'll just turn that off. Right, so also in there, as with the other, I try not to let that one fly off into the distance. As you can probably see, it's got this here, and you just clip that in, and it's dead easy. So that is what you get. You get a nice comprehensive instruction manual. That's really cool. A warranty slip there, USB-C cable, decent length as well, which you can charge. I'm sure you can charge this unit from a power supply straight into there, and then that can charge that as well. Right, okay, so we've had an unboxing, and I've flung it across the floor already, which is a whoops a day, you know, but it fires up lovely afterwards. So far so good. And I have had experiences with this product before, and I must say, not the guitar wireless system, but with in-ear monitor systems, and I've done a video on that if you want to check that out. And this is rather exciting because it's 5.8 gigahertz, and I don't want 2.4 because I can just get lots of interference off things. Another nice thing is the size of these is tiny. I mean, if I just flex that out, you know, you can see it's tiny. I normally plug into a vocal processor because I'm a vocalist as well as a guitar player, and it's a harmony processor. So, you know, that's how I plug it in. So this would get plugged into the vocal processor, guitar signal gets sent to that. From the vocal processor, it goes through to a helix, and then the helix goes through to the PA and whatever. So that's how I would use my rig. I'm sure everybody's got their different ways of doing things, but I'm going to test this out in a bit, and we're going to have a look and see how it works. Okay, so that is that. Now the specs on these things are pretty impressive, and I really like the idea of not having to have another rack-mounted unit for a wireless guitar processor. So it's all super small and contained, which is really nice. The specs on this are, it's 24-bit 48 kilohertz. So that's going to be above CD quality, and that's fine by me. We've got 5 milliseconds latency. Now, people at the moment are always going on about latencies for some reason, and latency is the delay between playing a note and it going through a system, then coming back to your ears. That's the latency. Now, 5 milliseconds, I can't detect. I can't detect 5 milliseconds, not me personally. Some people say they can, I can't. And 5 milliseconds is probably less than you standing about 3 or 4 foot away from your amplifier. Yeah, so if you're playing through a normal amplifier, you're going to get that anyway. So if you're standing a fair bit away from it, obviously that's going to be more than 5 milliseconds. So there's hardly any latency on these on this system. Okay, so also these little units have got 5 hours battery life. Now that's pretty good. I normally would turn off my wireless stuff when I'm gigging, obviously to preserve the battery life, but when you've charged the case up, it'll do 2 full charges. That's fantastic. Or it'll do like top-up charges if you want it to do it. So before you go to your gig, just charge your case up. If you know, and if you do run low on these, you can just charge it up off the case. It's fantastic. So that's a real cool feature. I really dig that. If you're worried about getting interference off any equipment, these have got, like their IAM system, they've got 6 separate channels. Now what you can do is you can press the button on here, find a channel, it will find it for you. Don't turn the transmitter on at that time, turn the transmitter on afterwards, and then it all will be good with the world. And you can set the transmitter up onto the same channel, yeah? And it's just a simple button press on the side of the unit, okay? The button isn't too easy to press, so don't worry about, you know, oh, I've caught the button on my guitar or whatever. You should be fine with that. Also, it's got a dynamic range of 110 decibels, which is absolutely fine, and also a signal to noise ratio of 110 as well. And you can, and I do believe this would be more line of sight, especially with 5.8 gigahertz, you can get 100 feet away from your receiver. So that's really nice. 2.4 tends to go better through walls. But 2.4 really does suffer from, you know, interference from, it could be tills. If you're in a pub or a bar and there's a POS till going off, Some of them work on 2.4 gigahertz. This won't get affected by that, so that's absolutely fantastic. No worries there. Okay, these units work from 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz, so that's quite a broad band of frequency that you can use. Certainly will pick up your bass guitar fine and transmit that, and it will go really high. I don't think I can hear 20,000 hertz, to be honest with you. So also, another thing is people might be using active guitars. I certainly use active bass guitars as well when I'm playing. But for active 6 strings or whatever, you're catered for. It'll work with active and passive guitar, so that's real cool. That's a really nice thing. Right, okay, so what I've got my lovely, which could probably do with a bit of a dust, my Ibanez Prestige with the wireless system popped in. Okay, into the Line 6 Helix. It was dead easy, just plug that into there, make sure they're on the same channel. Jobs are good. Now, I've just done a quick test and I did notice that the signal seemed to be a little bit hotter going from here to my processor, or my processor outputting to my recording interface. So just bear that in mind and just check your levels. You might just want to turn your processor or whatever you're using down a little bit. Okay, so let's have a listen to what the signal's like anyway. Here we go, bit of clean. Okay, bit of clean. Over to the overdrive. I'm going to use a humbucker on this. Okay, right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to plug in a cable into here and we'll have a listen to that. Right, okay, so I've got my trusty cable, old school, plugged into the Helix, and everything's the same. As I said, I think that the Xvive might be a little bit more hotter than a cable. Then again, just turn your unit down, you know, and you should be fine. Okay, let's have a listen to it anyway. There's your clean. I'm going to use the rear humbucker. Okay, I mean, you make your mind up. Is there any difference? Pop it in the comments. Tell me if you think there's a difference between the sound of cable against the wireless system. I don't think there will be. I think the wireless system might even be a little bit purer. I think so. I'm going to have a listen to the audio in a bit and I'll tell you when I can scrutinise it further. Okay, so yeah, comments, that'd be awesome. I'm going to put a link in so that you can buy it off Amazon at no extra cost. You can also, if you've got Prime, you're going to save yourself some money there as well on delivery. I'll put up a link in for you. And please like and subscribe. Comments, please. Hit the bell button. Give us a like. It helps the YouTube algorithm, I can tell you. Okay, so that is the Xvive AC58. And I must say, so far, I'm very impressed. And I can't wait to use it live. Okay, anyway, Steve Bull signing off from Guitarists Guitar. I'll catch you soon.